Hi Gemini, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly reading for August 2020. We are using Lightseer's Tarot for your message this month. As always, I'm going to encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. If you do not know where those are placed, where your signs are placed, put your birth information into an astrology calculator and then come back here and watch your videos. Okay. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the overall theme of energy unfolding in the atmosphere for you through the month of August. Your first card is the Nine of Wands. You know, I've been in meditation with this card recently, and my feeling on it is, well, in traditional tarot, it's a message of having endurance. You know, you've come quite a long way in a journey, and oftentimes the person on the card is shown somewhat banged up, you know, in need of rest, but having to dig deep for the remainder of the journey, which would be to the Ten of Wands, where you set down a burden, you come to fulfillment with something. And as I have been in deeper meditation with this card, I really feel that it is a celebration of the energy investment you have been making in your life. And yes, parts of the journey require intense endurance, most especially when we're dealing with the feeling and or emotional realm. But here in the Suit of Wands, we're coming into close contact with our fire, our passion, our creativity, enthusiasm, joy, and we are not willing to surrender any of that, because we've come this far with the Nine. So the card before it, I always consider the Eight of Wands. You know, it's a swift moving energy, and it brings communication. It's another fiery, passionate card. Every card in the Suit of Wands is. And you've been given some communication on the 8, which has resulted in where you stand here on the 9. And where you stand here on the 9 is prepared to take the next step to the 10, where you do set down some sort of fulfillment. You have come to fulfillment with something. And here you're being asked to have endurance for that next step. Coming with this card is Wheel of Fortune, our beautiful divine delivery system. Yeah. You know, exactly. You have contributed to everything that is turning up on the Wheel of Fortune for yourself. This is something that has a touch of destiny, maybe even a little bit of karma, but the touch of destiny and karma is in part your alignment with the river and flow of all that is, and in part how the universe is about to dazzle you as it has put its hand, its touch on what it is you have been journeying for, creating for your own self. That is fantastic energy. And then coming with this, Three of Wands. Yeah. So not only, you're in two places at once here within the cards. Not only are you coming to fulfillment with one phase or experience in your life, and you're standing there in readiness for it, in appreciation for how far you've come, in wonder and awe for what is being delivered to your foundation through the Wheel of Fortune, and you've already stepped across a new threshold into a new realm of life experience and have started to put down some roots there. Wow, Gemini. Yeah, this is great. You take it to a practical level. Let's say you bought a house and you did the remodel and you're almost done, you're not quite there, and suddenly you discover the value of the home is way more than you ever anticipated it would be. That's the universe dazzling you there on the wheel. And before you're even complete with the remodel, you've got it listed for sale, and you have interested buyers and offers coming in while you are simultaneously looking at your next purchase. That's how that feels. And take it where it's relevant for you and use whatever metaphor fits what's unfolding for you. But that's how you're keeping this flow going. And it's paying you great reward from your energetic, creative, fiery, passionate investment. So yes. Okay. The rest of the cards will connect to the overall theme and how you are navigating this style of energy through the month of August, and perhaps surprise us with a few of their own interesting messages. Your first is Page of Pentacles. I love this page. The message is everything in its own right season on this card. We see that a lot in the Suit of Pentacles. Everything has a season, and it's being an allowing and appreciation for the flow that you are standing in readiness, participating with here on your 9 wheel and 3. And this is a positive harmony. In the Suit of Pentacles, you've got tangible realities, things you can touch, put your hands on. So using the metaphor of remodeling, selling, and then purchasing another home, that's tangible. There's a cycle to all of it, and my feeling is, Gemini, you are in allowing for it. You're in harmony with that, and that's fantastic. And then coming with the page is the Queen of Pentacles, mother of the material. So for you, Gemini, in the month of August, you've got it covered in terms of resources, and the feeling is, off that 3, you're dreaming big. You're watching the waves roll in, and you are in allowing for the very best wave. You're not making a move until that wave shows up, but you're in readiness and preparation for it, and you have all the resources aligned for yourself. Fantastic. Next you have, look at this, 6 of Wands. I love the wands for you this month, Gemini. Victory, success, homecoming to the self. You are really feeling, as my great-grandmother would say, you're really feeling your oats, aren't you, honey? You are. There's a bit of notoriety on this card. You are noticing your success. You are noticing, just what kind of investment in your own self it takes to create a flow like this. And you're starting to feel like you've got some mastery with it, Queen of Pentacles. So keep it going. Coming with our beautiful 6 is yet another 6. Oh, I like this. I really like this. This particular 6 of Swords shows us part of the journey for you. The 6 of Swords is one that suggests we've come out of challenging circumstances, and we are moving forward into much more favorable circumstances. You're already in the favorable circumstances. There's a bit of nostalgia, memory, reminder, hindsight on your 6 of Swords here. You are keeping in mind and heart where you've come from, because this was not always the story for you. This was not always the tale you were telling. There was, harder, more challenging legs of the journey, 9 of Wands, that you had to foster endurance for. You had to dig deep for that, but it's created this. And so you're keeping in mind what it took to get here, and you have real appreciation, which creates even greater flow. And then you have, oh my goodness, look at you, with the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Even more opportunity is showing up. And my feeling is, Gemini, that through the month of August, there's more opportunity available to you that you can actually take action on. And do not feel like you have to take action on all of it. My sense of it here intuitively is that it awaits you. And it does have its own season. It may be showing up in August abundantly, overflowing, and you just don't have the space to accept all of what's on offer, but all of what's on offer isn't going away. There's no deadline and no time limit on it. So the Ace is a new beginning, a fresh start, and this particular Ace brings great love for your life. You are the love of your life. You're celebrating that. And it opens doors of opportunity, and the feeling is that those doors are not closing. So well into September, October, my sense is you will still be taking action on the opportunities that appear for you in August. And then coming with is the 5 of Cups. This card is done so beautifully in this deck, and it has opened my intuitive mind and heart for the message of this card. Now, traditionally speaking in tarot, this one's considered a cringer. No one likes to turn over the Five of Cups. It's an unstable number, 5 in tarot, and this particular 5 brings us to the emotional feeling realm where we've experienced pain, loss, and sorrow. And it's connected quite nicely to the Three of Swords. They bring a similar energy, though in the Suit of Swords it's more of a mental remembering, sort of harassing ourselves with the memory of the pain, loss, and sorrow. Here in the 5, we feel the pain, loss, and sorrow much more acutely within the heart center. In traditional tarot, the message of those two cards, okay? My feeling on the 5 of Cups is one of reverence, and it's not an easy reverence. So the 3 cups that are typically turned over on the 5 represent the pain, loss, and sorrow that we're talking about. But my feeling is that we are in reverence for the hardships we have endured, 9, and moved on from, 6. And we have an even greater appreciation for those experiences because those experiences grounded us into where we stand right here, right now, in a beautiful 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, flow of energy and life experience. So there is reverence, there is appreciation for the hardships, the emotional hardships, the healing that we've done. And then there are 2 remaining cups, which when you go to the 2 of Cups in tarot, you have a fair exchange of energy, you have love relationship, you have soulmate connection, you have connection in your career, your work, how you are of service, whatever process you are in, you're in a fair exchange of energy. Wheel of Fortune is delivering more than you even dreamed for right now. So the 5, though unstable, has been stabilized by the journey you've walked since you've experienced the pain, loss, and sorrow and moved on from it and opened new doors of opportunity for yourself. So, yes, count your blessings here. And then next, we have yet another wand, and one of the most dynamic, and really glad to see it here because we have the 9, and I mentioned it earlier, we've got the 8 of Wands. Not only have you moved on from this, you have moved on swiftly, and you've kept the momentum going, bringing us back yet again to the Wheel of Fortune. There's communication incoming. This relates for me to the Ace of Pentacles, in that I'm telling you, sensing for you, that there are a multitude of opportunities on offer to you that will show up in the month of August, and you'll have quite a bit of life experience and time, so to speak, space, we'll say, to accept those offers or take action on them. So 8 of Wands, super stable card, sitting right next to a quite unstable card in the 5, which brings the stability that you are manifesting for anyway. Also a unifying of energies and experiences on the 8 of Wands. In ancient tarot, this is a marriage card, so there's some sort of energy weaving or being woven together. This is why the opportunities don't just show up and disappear, because they're part of the fabric of probably the next 6 to 9 months of energy, atmosphere, life experience. So do not feel you have to rush. The energy is going to move swiftly. You're going to look back on it and be like, whoa, what a whirlwind. But hey, look at me taking the 6 of Wands type of attitude throughout the whole process. It's very exciting for you. And then we have, yeah, look at that. There's even more balance. Knight of Pentacles. And in this deck, he's in motion. I love that you got a page graduating to a knight here in the reading as well. So there's progress here. And a queen. You know, you go page, knight, queen. It's wonderful. There's self-mastery. There's maturity. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's telling you that even though the energy is moving swiftly, you really are taking the advice on offer to you, and you are not rushing. This knight doesn't rush. As a matter of fact, most of the time he's in stillness on these cards. So he is in motion here. He's not on his horse. He's walking with the horse, but it's still motion and momentum, which is feeding back again to the Wheel of Fortune. So this cycle just keeps going for you, Gemini. So participate in it, invest in it, because you are on a really solid foundation. Dealing with some old instability, but taking the lesson from it, taking the benefit of it, and seeing how it has blessed your life is fantastic, because it adds to the energies being woven into your foundation at this time. Okay, Pause the video if you have to. We're moving on to angel answers, so pause to come up with a question that these cards can answer for you. Allow them to be a fresh message or a confirmation. I will connect these cards to the ones on the table. You take them where they're relevant. First, ooh, great confirmation. We have the within the next few months. This is directly confirming for me the message that the opportunities that are sort of on overflow in avalanche mode into your life right now through the month of August, within the next few months you will be able to take action on as many of them as you wish. As many of them that are in alignment with what you're manifesting for. Next. As if you need more confirmation of your current success, this confirms our beautiful Six of Wands right there, our 8, our Queen, the Wheel, emphatic success for you. And look at this now, more confirmation of abundance in this beautiful suit of pentacles that has shown up in your reading. One more. Ooh, down on the floor. There's something better. Yeah, you know, I do want to comment that there are parts of this journey that may be feeling slow to you. Even though the energy is moving swiftly, there are parts of it that you would like to see the development escalate. And the card here stating that there's something better lets you know that the divine hand is on it. So that's worth being and allowing for. So you just let that happen. Now we're going to move on to the Soul Truth Self-Awareness Guidance deck for a contemplative question that you can be in meditation with if you wish throughout the month of August. And yours is, am I in my head or in my heart? I suggest you find harmony between the two. Be in both places simultaneously. But ruling with just the head gets you a 6 of Swords type of situation and a 5 of Cups, which then turns into a more painful, potentially emotionally painful situation. So make the bridge there if you can. Next we have the Divine Energy Oracle for empowerment, encouragement, inspiration. We have reevaluate your priorities. That is confirming your 9 of Wands. As you stand there in readiness for fulfillment, you are evaluating your priorities. You've done that on repeat, and it's creating just this kind of beautiful flow for you, so keep it going. And then, yeah, more confirmation that parts of this journey you'd like to escalate. Be patient. Again, this is a suggestion to be in allowing. Sometimes, Gemini, you get hooked on doing, and you have to remind yourself to come back into being. So come into being for allowing. And then look at this, focus on success. Yes, that is what's happening here on your 5. That's what's happening on your 6 of Swords. You do focus on success. You've learned from the journey so far, and it has produced these opportunities and so many more coming your way. Thank you as always for watching. Do like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Absolutely check out the daily message here on the channel as well. And you, Gemini, have a beautiful August. Namaste and bye for now.